everybody's listening wrong. It's the vision I've drawn of this impossible mission I'm on. I ain't best of the scene. I'm not swimming in a stream of synthetic dreams. No, I work hard, keep everything clean, cause the needle still stings when the pendulum swings. Yes, I'm trying to do my best. I'm not the best though. I do it to my death. I'll never let go. A student of the revolution. We put the salute in the solution.
It starts with me, I must admit. I've been the problem, but still I can't quit. Just spend my time complaining to no benefit, but nah, making a contribution, so that makes me the solution. It starts with me, I must admit. I've been the problem, but still I can't quit. Just spend my time complaining to no benefit, but nah, making a contribution, so that makes me the solution.
I was raised on the doctrine of the honorable Elijah Muhammad. Do what you gotta do to be profitable. Ain't nobody stopping you, but ain't nobody trying to plant your seeds and water too. That's your cool with starving. Who gotta harvest that garden? You. Meaning me, it became easy to see. I'm the one, gotta put my life the way I'm supposed to be. And it might seem kinda cliche, but hey, truth be that way. Those that don't know need to hear, so those that do know need to say. You can quote them slogans over and over till you coasting through life until you slam into that wall, then bang, then it click. That truth is an upper lip, chilling right there under your nose until one day you come to grips. As long as the world been revolving, if I'm still groveling in the same problem wherever I walk, it's probably not none of y'all, but obviously some flaw that I ignore but got to see. And who got to solve it? Me, brother Ali.
It starts with me, I must admit. I've been the problem, but still I can't quit. Just spend my time complaining to no benefit, but nah, making a contribution, so that makes me the solution. It starts with me, I must admit. I've been the problem, but still I can't quit. Just spend my time complaining to no benefit, but nah, making a contribution, so that makes me the solution. Follow me now if you ready to do more than just talk. Walk with me, be the solution. Offer critical thought for the youth, be the solution. Everyone is involved, after all, we're only human. I've been the problem, you've been the problem, and now we're the solution.
From Truist Park, just about set for baseball from Cobb County, Georgia. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Atlanta Braves. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Jays have played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Griffin Canning will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch-to-contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Segura.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. Drives it out to deep right center field. Marte's after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Here's the first pitch.
He'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield.
Machado is under this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Jays go down in order, and now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Zach Wheeler, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. This one's down to third. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Batting second, the second baseman.
And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me, and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
David Fletcher comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. David Fletcher becomes out number 2 this inning.
Baseman, Manny Machado.
And in steps Manny Machado, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 258 the average to begin play. 5 homers and 17 RBIs. A ball and a strike now to Machado. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Hard hit ball to second. Anderson picks it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. We'll move on to the second now at Truist Park with no score. George Springer. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The center fielder, George.
And now the first pitch. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Guys, one of Dero's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand, and Dero, through the first 5 games of this set, 1-4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the zone, untimely defense, not swinging the bats well. They have to find a way to get this one today. Time for a look at the Braves on D. And guys, I want to focus on the guy on the mound because he brings gold to the party, and I can't say enough how crisp and how effective a defense plays when the pitcher can field his position. There's nothing better than a pitcher who can help himself in the field.
Drilled right back up the middle, and the Blue Jays break into the hit column as that's a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
These teams don't match up all that often, but due to interleague, they get a chance to play this season, and it's really difficult to sweep a team in a 3-game series when you don't play that team all that often.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that one.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in is the outfielder, Austin Meadows.
The right fielder, Austin Meadows.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Anderson scoops it up, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Batting fifth, the center.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And, guys, one thing I want you to be mindful of in this one. We were here early, pregame, watching these guys take extra reps, ground balls, throwing the ball across the diamond, fly ball, shagging. This team has the highest fielding percentage in the American League, and the amount of work that goes in to playing stellar defense, and I think that's what makes this team really good.
And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout. And with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 5 homers and 15 RBIs. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. So now to the plate, Zach Wheeler. 9-1-2 due up.
Zach Wheeler.
First pitch of the AB on its way. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for stuff.
And there's the first out. So one gone in the inning now as we get a look there at the standings in the NL East as you see where the Braves find themselves entering play. Gene Segura standing in. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. But unfortunately right at the shortstop for the second out. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And up next it'll be Tim Anderson. First offering. Swing and a hard liner to center field. Marte is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Stepping in for the Braves, Bobby Bake, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. 0-1 count and the pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Sean Murphy is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
2 balls and a strike. The 2-1.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. Out to short for Segura. Scooped up. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Batting 9.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Griffin Canning. His guys still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry. 5.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. We'll head to the 4th. Still scoring. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. And it's fouled away. Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. All right, now, so time for the Braves Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who are having big-time success at the high levels of the minor leagues. George Springer the next to hit. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marte is under it. 2 down. Next to hit, Marcell Ozuna. He singled in his first AB. And the pitch. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Into center field, line drive base hit. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Marte on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the... And now the first pitch.
The shortstop.
As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Now another 1-2. Fastball just inside.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
The batter, number 22.
Wheeler gets the
Second
sign.
baseman.
Here's the first pitch.
JAYS.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he's in there at 3rd with a 1-out triple.
Well, that's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one as he hustles into 3rd. We'll see if it leads to their first run here. Sometimes a single drip will start a flood.
Manny Machado will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 2-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Another full count pitch home, and that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Now batting.
As a look,
right
now
field.
the pitch. Austin Meadows comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on 3rd. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from 3rd. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game. Digging in next will be Starling Marte. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And that's in there for a strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
That's popped up, and no one will get this one. And another foul ball. Machado is off of first with 2 away. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
And he fouls this one off, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. This one's down to 3rd. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Fouled off.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Meadows has it, and there's one away. One out, base is empty, and that brings up Adam Frazier. Fouled away.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The pitcher.
So here now's the pitcher, Zach Wheeler. He popped out in his first trip, and it's fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Fouled off. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Fletcher is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Bobby Bake.
The first baseman, Bobby.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And that's going to land foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that.
Sent on the ground out to second. Anderson brings it in, and that's the first out. So bases are empty with 1 gone, and that'll bring up Sean Murphy. A high fastball is in there. This year against right-handed pitching, Murphy is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate is Griffin Canning. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
This is popped up, and Hoskins is there to make the catch. The inning is over. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. Pulled the string on him there as this is popped up. Back behind second. Turner has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Now to the plate, here is Tim Anderson. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2. Now it'll be Bryce Harper. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. This is in the air to left. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
Into the box now, George Springer. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And Meadows makes the catch for route number 3. Now Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Trey Turner. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So one gone in the inning now as we take a look at the AL East standings to check out where the Blue Jays land coming into this one. David Fletcher is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
This is skied into short left center. Springer coming on, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Here's Manny Machado now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Lays off 1-0.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. Back goes Harper at the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Back to Truist Park. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He'll start the seventh. And Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's he's been so successful up to this point.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he pops it up back behind second base. Turner will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Stepping up is Rhys Hoskins. His line includes a single and a fly ball and 2 at-bats thus far. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
So now into the box is Travis d'Arnaud. He flew out in his last AB. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Marte able to track it down for the third out. Now at the plate here is Austin Meadows. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Up next for Atlanta.
Now to the plate, Starling Marte. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And he lays off there, 1-0.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Advantage count, 2-0 to the Braves center fielder. 2-1. Wheeler into his motion. Here's the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now
so the next to bat will be Rendell Grichuk. He bounced out last time up. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
The first baseman, number 23.
Standing in now, Bobby Bake. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Grichuk, the runner at first with 2 gone. Called strike 2.
I got to count 2-2.
Three and 2 now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ballgame. Ready to begin the 8th, and that brings up Adam Frazier.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus. Stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Danny Henderson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 18, Danny Henderson.
First offering on its way. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Drilled to first. And a sliding effort there, but he can't get a glove on it. A base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Hunter Dozier will come on now and pinch run here. So stepping in is Gene Segura. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts. Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Meadows is there to make the catch, and that's a big out, number 1.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Next to stand in is Tim Anderson. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Swing and a fly ball, but shallow, and that's not going to do it. Marte has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out. Here's Bryce Harper now. The potential tying run for him at third base. No balls and a strike to count. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
He didn't get him to offer at that pitch right there, but that big 12-6 curveball is definitely part of the reason he's having such good success in this one.
The set and the 1-1. Here's a drive down the right field line. It's a fair ball. In comes the runner from third, and we are tied here in the 8th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Nick Fry is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Derek Greenwood is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. In now, George Springer, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The set and the 1-0. Lined hard to center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. One more look at the full extension catch that strands 2 men on the base paths. Back with Jose Cisnero is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 67, Jose Cisnero.
In at the plate is Sean Murphy. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. As he'll take a look at ball 1. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out. When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
And he falls behind 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Slow little roller to third. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Braves are ready now is Marcell Ozuna. Flew out last time up. Now the pitch. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. The Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose a game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. In the air to straightaway center field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. At the plate now is Travis d'Arnaud. Hit on the ground to short. Turner fields it cleanly. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Score remains tied 1-1. Here's the first pitch to him. David Fletcher is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Anderson is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home 9th.
Now batting.
Next, it'll be Manny Machado. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch. Flying towards center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in the gap.
Pitch inside. The throw was right there for Darno to get his man.
Check out the lead here. That's about as standard as it gets, and it didn't do him a lot of help on that steal attempt either. Could have been a different story if he took another couple feet off the bag.
Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. Shed Jerko has come into the ballgame now. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Adam Frazier.
The third baseman, Adam.
Here's the first pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Marte is under it. 1 out. Aaron Hicks will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 31. Aaron.
Here's the first pitch as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Hicks has a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Next, here is Gene Segura. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the... Dean Dunning comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Starling Marte is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. Ozuna giving chase, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And the wheels will turn now. He is in there with a leadoff double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Now into the box, Bobby Bake. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Evens it up 1-1. Shot weakly to the left.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Fouled away.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Yes, he can. A swing and a miss, and that's a big out number 1.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it. so important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Ready with another 2-strike offering. The bouncer to the left side. He'll come to the plate with it, and the Braves are going to pull this one out. They walk off a winner.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you can win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 2 runs.
Street in it, pair of Chucks got my feet in it, whole pound, no 6 in it, bring the Khalifa cone, I put the fees in it, KK got the whole place lit up, hit the switch, make my 6'2" sit up, I know you sick, don't spit up, tell homegirl if I can't, she gotta get up, Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Say she wanna roll with us, then roll with us. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Seat in the back, supposed to be the front. Say it's too loud, still turning up. Why you all in my face? I don't give a f. She ride shotgun, try and give me some. Oh, there he go again, rolling up, putting on the floor again. A nice day.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
And welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, the Rays earned the 3-game series sweep as they defeated the visiting Yankees 2-1. The Bo Sox totaled 13 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 11-9. It was their 5th straight victory. The Minnesota Twins allowed only 5 hits in the game as they beat the White Sox on the south side 2-0. The Kansas City Royals got 12 hits in this one as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 4-3. The Astros grabbed 13 hits in the game as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 8-4. Raul Batista drove in 4, helping lead the Mariners to the victory over the Indians 5-4. The Nationals completed a 3-game series sweep as they took the win in extra innings over the Phillies 6-5. The Milwaukee Brewers pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they